Remember that hellacious street fight?
Oh, wait a second, Brent. No championship introductions. Just Demarcus throwing hands to the top G.
Oh my God, Dante Caballero,
Caught between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, the ambassador. No goodwill out of the Kingpin. Oh my God. He just tried to throw Joseph Keys right through that turnbuckle.
You know, Demarcus sees nothing but red when he looks at Joseph Keys. He wants back that heavyweight championship. Oh, God.
Joseph Keys came out here trying to get again, like a Caesar's introduction, shaking the hands of the ref, the ring announcer, greeting his adoring public. I'm doing the quote finger thing. And Demarcus Kane came out here like a bat out of hell.
And he may be doing it again. He's all the way on the other side of the ring.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh!
They're dead.
Joseph Keys using the Hustlers of the Shield, and Demarcus just broke right through them and may have broke the jaw of Joseph Keys.
I don't know if I've ever seen Demarcus this fired up.
This focus, this laser focused. Oh!
Cleaning the cleats on the face of the heavyweight champ. And this is about, if it's possible, even more than the greatest prize in MCW. This one is so personal. I mean, think back to what Joseph Keys did to Gia Scott, the associate of Demarcus Kane. Think about as you see Joseph Keys wisely wringing out the neck across that top rope. Speaking of the neck.
Not to mention the fact, a senton from the Kingpin. You brought up, Gia Scott. Wait a second, cover. You got to wonder, what is the mindset of the Kingpin that earlier we saw his confidant, the greatest damn woman, Gia Scott, laid out in a pool of blood, going at this alone against the top G.
Like you said, seeing red.
Oh! Ate the posted Demarcus' shoulder.
And that's the problem when you're fighting on emotion. Wow, look at this, a tornado DDT.
Oh, stood him up on the top of his head.
This could do it.
Oh, wow, only a 1 count.
Fight. The fire that burns in the heart of Demarcus Kane. He's like a dragon in there breathing smoke. And another cover shooting the half to Joseph Keys. But can the Caesar of MCW slay that dragon? One way or another, Ricky, this thing's got to end. And it could be tonight.
Double stomp from Joseph Keys. He's trying to drive all the air out of the lungs of the Kingpin. Well, yeah, the adoring public doesn't sound so adoring of the top G.
And Joseph Keys looking around like he's shocked. Ooh, that short
yeah,
jab.
I'm your emperor. What are you doing?
Somebody lied to Joseph Keys, or the delusion is real.
Yeah, I think the 3 people who lied to him are on the outside.
On shooting that.
Oh!
Wow! He had that full Nelson into the fisherman, dumping the Kingpin on his head. Hands are clasped into the lateral press and a 2 count.
Yeah, great cover from Joseph Keys, but Demarcus actually had to use much more power to just kick out, not just roll the shoulder out.
You can say what you want. You don't have to be a fan of Joseph Keys, and most aren't, but he is so damn impressive. He has earned every stitch of leather on that heavyweight title, every plate of gold on that championship. Joseph Keys has bled, has sweat, and paid the damn price.
Shoulder tackle and just slamming Demarcus into the steel steps. To your point, Joseph Keys has won every championship that MCW has to offer. Rage TV, Tag Team Champion, Shamrock Cup Champion, and now is the reigning heavyweight champion.
Well, look at what Joseph Keys, look at his career. Look at what he saw coming up, starting as almost as what Sponge and and Teddy are to him for Ryan McBride, the king. He came up under the tutelage of a king. Then he found himself under the tutelage of a madman in Joey Mercury. And now he's up the ante. It's not good enough to be a king. It's not good enough to be a madman. He's got to be an emperor. Battling on that ramp. Referee Mike Keener having some leeway here, allowing some liberties in this heavyweight title match.
Exactly. The heavyweight championship is on the line. I don't think Keener, I think he knows that not just these two, but the fans don't want to see this end in a count out.
Oh! No give. Not an inch. Take no prisoners. Give no quarter. This war rages on for the MCW heavyweight title. For the better part of a year, these two, the challenger, Kingpin Demarcus Kane, the champion in the trunks, right there, Joseph Keys, have been at one another's throat. And here's the damn facts. Ricky, MCW Pro Wrestling may not be big enough for the two of them.
I mean, what do you expect? Only one can rule at the top of the mountain. But tonight we're going to find out who it is. Will it be a kingpin or will it be an emperor? Well, if the Hustlers have anything to say about it, you see, they're okay with the count-out victory.
Demarcus Kane crawling, doing what he can to get back into the ring.
I believe we're at 8.
The Kingpin better hustle. No pun intended.
Just beating the count, and you can see Joseph Keys looking to turn it up, and that knee right to the ribs.
Joseph Keys unleashing hell upon Demarcus Kane. Oh. But Demarcus with a measure of offense, and Demarcus now finding that second wind. Hold on one second.
Oh, Teddy in there.
Oh.
Yeah, Demarcus not even giving him an opportunity.
Goozling. Young Sponge. We've seen this before, and you love to see it.
Oh!
He just DDT'd that man. Nothing funny about it, though, because Joseph Keys able to use the distraction, and the Hustlers have done their job, sacrificed themselves for their emperor. And what is Joseph Keys doing? He's measuring the Kingpin for something that is sure to be devastating.
And now Ray goes off, and you can see why.
Man, maybe landed sideways there, a little high on the scapula, did Joseph Keys. But Demarcus Kane, not worried the least bit about the well-being of Joseph Keys, and why would he be?
And Demarcus asking the question, who's the man tonight? It might be the Kingpin.
That trademark pop-up right hand, knocking the king, knocking the emperor out. And that wasn't enough to just have him knocked out. He wants to beat him decisively. Uh-oh.
Demarcus has never hit this on Joseph Keys, but he does tonight. And with that, Demarcus might be walking out of here as heavyweight champion. Got to go for the cover. Of course the Hustlers are back.
And the Hustlers shaking off the pain of the happenstance DDT and big boot. Demarcus Kane otherwise would have been leaving here a two-time champ, but you get him, Keener.
Demarcus finally hitting the checkmate on Joseph Keys, but the Hustlers, as you said before, they have done their job.
Yeah, it wasn't a checkmate, though. It was just
wait
check.
a second.
The Kane to the back. Dante Caballero.
Oh, it's been a while since we've seen this. The Line of Paradise.
How many championships did that retain for Dante? How many did it win? Keys draped across the Kingpin.
The Line of Paradise may have retained the championship for Keys.
This'll do it. And Demarcus Kane, able, with pure instinct, alone.
And you can see the glazed over look in Demarcus's eyes. He was out, but those counts from the referee brought him back to life.
And the ambassador, the advocate for Joseph Keys is now
Oh, Keener ain't gonna take it. Keener has dealt with the biggest and baddest, not just here in MCW, but in all of professional wrestling. He ain't gonna take that from Dante.
Yeah, no, Keener has refereed and officiated some of the most extremely violent matches in all of history. So,
and he's tossing Dante.
El Jefe's got to hit the break room, brother.
Good. Keep this matchup one-on-one. Wait a second. What?
It's a flask. What the hell was it?
Well, you don't want to be celebrating too early, Joe. Oh!
And again, clean. That was Dante's flask. Remember the flask from back in the day when El Jefe was the champ.
Oh, it's showing Dante what he thinks of him.
And again, a third time. Cleaning the cleats.
Oh! Blinding the Kingpin.
Keys hooks it. Could it be?
The red pill. And Joseph Keys may have stolen the championship, retaining his crown.
The winner of this match, and still MCW Heavyweight Champion, the Top G, Joseph Keys.
One way or another, this thing was going to get settled here tonight. And unfortunately for the Kingpin, it was the numbers game. It was the interference. And it was the assistance.
Wait a second. They got something else in mind. Do you see what's in Dante's hand?
Those cuffs?
Pair of handcuffs. Oh, they're not satisfied with just beating the Kingpin.
Demarcus Kane fighting, almost literally fighting for his damn life. Demarcus trying to take on 4 individuals.
And he has to do it alone. There is no Gia Scott, no Ken Dixon. Alex Devine and Jadis Quinn, they're gone.
Gia Scott was left laying in a bloody pool. Ken Dixon left laying in spilt beer at the hands of Patrick Clark.
American Muscle taking out the Heaven Sent Kid and the Erotic Eradicator and Alex Devine and Jadis Quinn. Demarcus Kane is at the mercy of Emperor G.
A man without a country. And his eyes being gouged by the Emperor. And it is plain to see in living color at Fan Jam 4 whose empire this is, who rules this Coliseum. It is that man, the heavyweight champion. Like it, love it, and most hate it. But we are all forced to pay homage and hail Emperor Keys.